This is Eric with Mother.com with another daily educational video. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at this move from here in terms of a short-term swing trade lasting a couple of days to a couple of weeks. This 2-week down move, again, this is a weekly chart, and I know this is hindsight, so just take it with a grain of salt. Of course, hindsight is easy, but if you've been with my channel and kind of are familiar with my methodology, then you understand that this is something that plays out a lot. So we can see a pullback as far as the Hong Kong market is concerned over the last 2 weeks. We can see this on the daily also. We're talking about this movement here. So just want to show you from a hindsight perspective, again, something that happens a lot is how you could have been able to guesstimate that things were pointing down. Now, a couple of things. So let's begin with the weekly chart. And we can begin with the weekly RSI topside. You can see coming in the week, into the week, I guess, I should say, is there was this attempt to move back above RSI 50 that was rejected. So that's in itself was a sign that a pullback was taking shape. And let's not trivialize that this is RSI 50. Uniform activity rejection also around that area. And then we can also draw another line which is confirming resistance on that weekly RSI, which is the RSI backtest. You can see we went above the blue line and back below it with uniform action. So those two lines plus the RSI 50 rejection was a sign that a pullback was taking shape. And now if we take a look at the daily chart, so talking about this area here, we can see a couple of things. The first one is, let's go back to that backtest method. We're going to draw a line connecting all these lows. Right? So generally connecting all these lows. And then what we're going to do is extend that line. So let's do that. A simple line. And you can see how we tag this twice here during this daily closing highs. And of course, we did end up getting that pullback. Now, coming off the highs here, we see that this is where the RSI broke down. By that, what I mean is there's a trend line break. And you use that break here to draw what I call the uniformity method. Links should be in the description. But you can see this line here. Somehow happens to be where we see resistance towards the end of June and into early July. We can say we came close here during this daily closing high there. And again, double top rejection on this line before we get the most recent pullback. So, on hindsight, remember it's just an educational video, we can see that the stock was telegraphing the probability of a pullback if you go back all the way to price levels here. Eric with Mother.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings.